Well, all right, all right, all right. There we go. We got a guest. Let's see. Add the stream. Hold on a second.
Oh, you found me.
There he is. Yes. You were hidden. You were hidden.
Nah, I don't know why.
Well, it just makes for a better conversation if I say you were hidden. There you go.
I, I've
Well,
not been in the closet for a long time, Mr. Paul. Nah. No,
well,
man, I'm sitting backstage green room and sounds like your passenger's dying there. Coughing like crazy. Then I saw some puffs of smoke, so I figured,
there you go. Choking.
uh, where are you at? You're not in town, obviously. You're on the
I
road.
am not. And you're awful dark. I can barely see you.
Now
What are you,
light some
what are you
things.
in the closet?
Yeah, right.
That was funny. Yeah, that was funny by mistake.
No, hold on now. Oh, I can't do that. I put some. I thought it was too bright in here. Hold on. I have this window, right?
Okay.
But it made it too bright, I thought.
Well, no, if the window's behind you, it will. But you got to be facing the window, and
Right.
the camera's got to be have its back to the window.
Well, it doesn't,
But
but
it doesn't. It doesn't. But the left
is that
side of your
better?
face, the right side of your face is well lit.
Right. I'll turn that off. No, I'll leave that on. Whatever.
Nice, nice.
Whatever. So where are you at? What's going on? You're traveling.
Man, we are on an adventure. We are on
Nice.
an adventure. We rented a car. I
All
bought
right.
a. I'm trying to buy another mini Winnebago. You know the little RV that I had,
I
man,
do.
maybe 10 years ago.
I do.
Well, I found its big sister online a couple of days ago, and I've been talking to the guy, and he offered me a sweet deal on it.
It's big, better cared for sister.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
good.
yes. It's in a lot better shape. It's newer. I think mine was like a 78, 79.
Right. Right.
This is a 2000.
Okay.
So it's totally upgraded. Gets 18 to 21 miles to the gallon,
That's not bad.
and I already got him to take off 3 grand on it,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
that was sight unseen.
Okay.
So I'm hoping he's not watching this. I may be messing
So
myself
you're
up.
gonna all realize your mobile studio by
E-
chance or something? Okay. Good for
Exactly.
you.
That's the goal. We
Mm-hmm.
got a cracked head on the gray truck.
Oh, ooh, that's not good.
So right, and I
That's
can't.
new engine stuff,
I
right?
right. You can fix the cracked head, but it's probably damaged other things down the line, and it's an old truck, So I can't, in good conscience, sell it to anybody and not disclose that.
Right. Right.
I'm not against trading it in and not disclosing it, but I can't. I can't sell it to somebody.
Right.
I wouldn't feel bad giving it to a dealership, knowing that they have the ability to fix it rather cheaply and turn around and sell it. But they're not going to give me but $400 for it.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. So
Maybe 1,000 if you were to buy something from them, brand
exactly.
new or whatever, But
Right,
otherwise, yeah, you're right.
right. And herrings, we don't buy anything new. It's just
That's why I
we don't
love you.
get. Yeah, we don't need that thrill. We don't need
Nope.
that thrill.
I had it
Actually,
once.
once I did it
Yeah.
once. I bought a brand new 1986 Buick Skyhawk.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I specifically bought it because I was planning on driving to California. One of my goals as a kid was to take a cross country trip to California.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
saved up my money. My dad helped me buy the car, and off I went.
Yep.
And the car was so unique that when we got to LA, they thought we were celebrities. It had T
Big
tops
style.
and pop up headlights, and I was
Right.
looking good. I was looking good. Quit laughing.
Lost your sound. Did
Second,
I
I
do?
don't know.
There we go.
Hold
You're
on.
back. You're back.
Hold on. Earth. Hello. Hello. I can't hear him. All right. Interesting. If it's who I think it is, he'll call back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay. Well, we're sitting here waiting for the guy with the RV to call, so we can meet him
Okay.
somewhere. So
Sure.
I kind of don't want to miss his call. So if the guy calls again, I'm going to try to jack in, but I couldn't
All
hear
right.
anything when was going in on that call. But I had to take a ride to Chicago.
Chicago. So that's where you're at right now.
That's where I'm at
Nice.
right now. I
That's not
thought
a bad.
about. No, it's not at all. It was, I thought it was 6 hours, and I've been to Chicago a bunch of times, but Siri said it was only.
Yeah. It can be 6. Now you're blinked out again. You keep blinking out. Your vocal or your. Oops. Now you're gone. It's up to me. I'm running the show. Welcome back, everybody, to the Good Beans Cafe coffee chat. We're just flying in a holding pattern right now. Mr. Paul is working on a big old project that doesn't surprise anybody, I'm sure. While he's away, we'll
I'm back.
there he is.
Oh, you're terrible. I can hear you the whole time.
Could you?
I can hear you, but you couldn't hear me. And the
I could
phone
not
call
hear.
came in. It was from somebody else.
Oh, okay.
A
Okay.
call for the radio station. I'm like, Texas? Okay. But you never know. But I'm
Well,
listening to you struggling to host. That was hilarious.
I thought, I'm going to have to host. So,
No,
so
next time, just put your finger up your nose and sit there.
I was scrambling to find my host hat. And you heard all my scrambling.
Well, I've been trying to catch you down at the Bean all week, man. I'm out of coffee. I need my fix, baby.
Don't know where I've been. Yesterday I was gambling. Thursdays, man, I'm away. So
that's right. Thursday's your day. I think I started looking on Tuesday, and I want to say I saw you there on Wednesday, but I was rushing trying to do something else, and I was going to come back and never did.
Yeah.
But man, if you love me, you'd put a kilo in my mailbox.
Well, what's your plan? Are you you're back tonight or tomorrow or not?
No. We'll be back by 5:30, hopefully 6 o'clock.
I'll drop
God
a kilo.
willing, and the creek don't rise.
All right.
When we started out this morning, it was horrible, man. It was snowing and blowing, and the roads were icy until we got to about Owasso? A little past Lansing, and then everything kind of cleared up.
Okay.
Chicago, the roads are dry almost.
Because they're better at clearing them, or they just didn't get the same weather?
I'm going to say they didn't get the same weather. They got snow here. I'm in a parking lot, and the snow banks are. No, I guess I can show you. The snow banks are, higher than the car.
Yep.
So we found this little park to bring the dogs to. You see
Nice.
these guys, Tweedledee, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum down there.
I heard them earlier when I was in the green room. They were, oh, hey, Angie, how are you?
He said, oh, hi, Angie. He said he could hear the dogs when he was in the green room.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So tell me you've been watching some of this impeachment trial.
Oh, no. I'll catch some YouTube fallout from it. I pay attention to a couple of people on there that spin it their way.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, I've been walking into the room when the Democrats are talking. My wife turns it off when the Republicans come on.
Okay. Good move.
Yeah, but I'm like, no, I got to hear them justify this. I got to
It's
hear
true.
how they're trying to spin this, and this is just so ridiculous. It's
It is.
horrible. It is so horrible.
It is.
I am so glad white folks are getting embarrassed. Oh my goodness.
Well, uh, it's true. I mean, no, I can't believe they would show something and they would turn right around and say, "Well, that didn't happen." Like,
You know?
hey, they
So,
just showed.
my thing, I told Angie, I said, listen, if I was doing the prosecution, I would be bringing in each and every one of those Congress people, the Republicans, that were in the chamber that day and ask them to recount their experience.
It's a good idea. Sure.
You know what I mean? Tell us what happened in your own words. What
Yeah.
happened that day?
Yeah.
And then, when they get done, he says, well, you make sure you vote yes that this never happened. Next.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just
Right.
dare them to vote against
Right.
it. Just
Yeah.
dare them. Unbelievable. And it's all about the political base and people worried about the next election.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just horrible. Just horrible.
Yeah.
I did catch a little bit of Fox News, and they're saying that this trial isn't a trial, but we know it's not a trial. It's a hearing to try to decide whether there's going to be a trial. But Fox News is treating it as a trial that's not really a trial. You know what I mean? They're saying this isn't even a trial.
Yeah.
So at the trial today, they tried to do that. It's hilarious. This is better than the circus. It really is. I mean, it's sadder than the circus, but it's better than the circus. It really is. Oh,
I told you the one time I visited DC, there was a circus visiting at the same time, and there were circus tents all over the mall. And I got a couple pictures that I love that show a circus tent and the White House in the background.
how apropos.
Or the Capitol, not the White House, the Capitol.
Right. How apropos. Now, if you just
Absolutely.
superimpose the orange-haired guy,
You're right. Right.
you'd have a keepsake right there.
Yeah. No, I just
So,
thought that.
how'd you do? Where'd you go?
So Mount Pleasant. That's the Thursday trip. It's the bus ride.
Right. Okay.
Right. And right now, that's the only place they're going to is Soaring Eagle.
Okay. So,
You know, they used to be Firekeepers and one of the Detroit ones. I can't remember which one.
Ken, I passed 3 of them on the way here and thought about you every time.
you didn't stop?
I told Angie, she said, I might not make it back. Yeah, she's got to get the rental car back. I can meander.
Right. Okay.
I counted 3 casinos on the highways I used to get here.
So I've gone to 2 of them. If Michigan City is one, I don't know if you saw that one. It's like
we
right
did.
that way.
Okay.
If you drove that way.
No, we went through Gary, and
Okay.
so far I've seen the Union, Firekeepers, and one other.
Yeah. I bet it was Michigan City because it's right there.
Okay, it might have been.
And it's right where Indiana is part of the lake when you go around. Because it's in Indiana. So you're just outside of Michigan, but you're not in Illinois yet.
I thought it was Michiana or something like that. Isn't it in Michigan?
That's right around there too. But Michigan City is where the casino is.
Okay. Cool. I got a comment here. Let's see. Oh, no, that's from you. It says,
Hey,
I'm in the green room.
Oh, you're just now getting that?
No, just now seeing it. Not necessarily
okay.
just now getting it. It's the, I have never done this on my phone before.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
So
I really trying to let you know that I can hear you and see you, and I'm in your green room because I wasn't sure. I talked one time about, I don't know if we're near a cell tower or something.
Well, I've set it so it's supposed to click or beep when somebody enters the room.
Okay.
But I was probably, talking. We just got the dogs in. We took them for a walk. We found a park, Portage Park. And, the young dogs are too crazy to be trying to take at two at a time.
Right.
So I got to walk Sir and Newton one at a time. And
Ah.
then Angie took Isaac for a stroll around the park. Isaac's the one with sense. Hold on a minute. Sir, people are trying to make television. What's wrong with you? Here, say hello to everybody.
Hey, there we go. What's up, boys? Nice.
That was perfect. If you saw what I saw,
Get
get out of my face.
that
Sir,
dog alone.
that's what I just gave him. I found these cool things. I was at, where is it? I was at Magoo's.
Okay.
Getting the dog some foods, and
Yep.
I always have to check out the discount aisle.
I love that store.
And I found these.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay.
Hilarious. Now you know this is just for me. These dogs don't care what these bones are shaped like. Look at this. Look at
Oh my God. That's crazy. Yeah. Right. So do you give him?
it smells good. Ah!
So do you give him the whole rack?
I might have to keep that for later. What do you think, Newton? What do you think?
Hey man.
Can you
Yeah.
pose? Can you pose with it?
Nice.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
He's gonna save that for later.
No, Newton's the one that always puts his first one down, thinking you're gonna get something else.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how he
Yeah.
rolls.
That's clever.
That's for you, sir. Maybe that. I mean, he was being quiet. I should have waited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't even screaming.
Preemptive.
That was a waste. Waste. So I'm sorry. You're telling me about Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant just hit some slot machines. Let's see, total for the day, I lost $40, but I gambled for 5 hours. My lifetime casino balance right now is negative $557. So that's with
Impressive.
96 hours of floor play.
You know, I'm expecting one Friday you're not going to be here.
Right? All it's going to take is one time.
I hope you will at least do me the honor of like putting up a $sign icon.
I love it.
Well, Ken won't be back.
He is gone, daddy gone.
Or we'll be getting a call from Fiji or
Right.
Ibiza. You're an Ibiza kind of guy, aren't you?
Oh, Ibiza. I like that. Yeah.
I wanted to go to Ibiza when I was 26. I don't know if I want to go now. It'll just remind me of how old and decrepit I am.
Right.
I guess I could be the cool old dude.
It's possible. Right?
And not the creepy one.
Right. Fine line, but you'll find it.
So I was thinking about taking the train down here to Chicago, but I couldn't find enough leader dog harnesses for all three dogs. I was going to say that, Sir was Isaac's leader dog, and Newton was Sir's Isaac, and then the other one was mine. And we're just a long train of dogs bumping into shit.
It used to be real, real cheap and a real fun time on the train, but it's as expensive. You're probably cheaper getting a rental car.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. The prices have just gone crazy there.
See, the last time I took the train from Flint to Chicago, I'm going to say it was like $52
Yeah, not anymore.
Round trip.
No.
And then Paul Jr. used to take it from Lansing home for $8.
Now that might still be possible because that's only that little short run.
Right.
But
and
no.
And probably deal with the university.
Right. Yep.
So what are they talking?
So I was looking at now when I was going to go Flint to Chicago and then Chicago up to Milwaukee. right?
Okay. Yeah.
But Flint to Chicago is $100. It's $100. I mean, that's
One
if
way.
pretty much, yeah. And that's
Wow.
if it's like 68 and 68 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
And that's if you do it ahead of time. If you end up wanting to go next week, it's more.
Oh wow.
You
They do like the airlines. If you book
They
2
kind of do, and
days.
I don't understand that because all you got to do is put another car on the track, don't you? I mean, isn't that how trains work?
Yeah, but then you got to use more fuel to drag another car, and you got to
Yeah.
take the time to get the car to the thing. And what's the car behind? And that thing's never been that full. As
No,
far as
no,
whenever I've taken it.
yeah. And there for a while, it would be whatever the fare is, and then for $16 more, you can go first class. Well, I would go first class because on the way back in Chicago, they have this really swanky little area that you can go to or that's not first class, it's called business class,
Business.
I think,
Okay.
with the train. But anyhow, this little swanky area, you can go in there, you can sit down. Um, if you've ever been in that hub regular time, there's people all over the place. They're sitting on their bags. It's crazy.
You're talking about the red carpet room, baby.
Yes, well, it's better, even better now. It used to be that whatever that red carpet room is. It's even
Okay.
better now. If you've been in the last, let's say, 4 years, they've really upgraded it.
Last time I went, I took Quincy Murphy. Quincy was
Okay.
Quincy needed to get away, and I needed somebody to ride with me. So we drove. We took the train to Chicago. I was looking for the Chicago version of New York's garment district.
Okay, right.
So,
Yes, where
so
you
there
usually
used to
get
be
your socks and underwear and sunglasses.
exactly. They said
right.
that there was a wholesale district just like the garment district in Chicago. So we get out of Union Station, we call an Uber, tell the Uber driver what we're looking for, and he drops us off amongst all these closed businesses. I'm pretty sure this is where the garment district was, but
Yeah.
everything's closed. There's a jewelry store and another kind of novelty shop, and then a liquor store. That's all that's left on this big old block. So I
Wow.
could see that. We could see that out of the Uber, and we said, "All right, well, never mind. Just take us back."
Right.
And he said, "Oh, we're not allowed to do that. You have to get out."
Really?
Really?
Wow.
So I'm waiting for tumbleweeds to start rolling down this street, and we jumped out. We jumped out. We went to the one store and talked to the guy. He says, "Oh, you're about 5 years too late, man. Internet killed everything."
Wow. Even
Yeah.
that's wholesale district, right? Where it's
Right.
usually
Right.
way cheaper. So internet even killed that. Wow.
Internet even killed that. Now everybody's got direct access to China. Why do I need you to act as a middleman?
Right.
So that was my last adventure. Now I'm going to say that was, what is it, 2021 now? It had to be 2017, 2018 maybe?
Okay.
I have to look at the pictures now to remember that.
Wow.
But we had a good time. We went to the what's the tall building? The
Sears Tower, is that?
It's the old Sears Tower. I was going to say Trump Tower, but it's not. Wilson. The Wilson Tower. Wilson
Oh, okay.
I don't know who Wilson is. I'm guessing what you call it, Dennis the Menace neighbor.
Mr. Wilson.
He had to get away from Dennis somehow. He bought him a skyrise.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we went there and had a drink in one of the upper floor bars.
Oh, okay.
And then I think we had lunch in a restaurant across the street from Union Station, right across the street. I think it was at the base of the tower is where we had lunch. That was pretty good.
Nice.
And a one-day trip. We rolled out at 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, whatever that first and only train out of Flint is. And then we came
Oh,
back
right.
on,
Yeah. 7
yeah,
a.m. Yep.
and then we came back on the last thing smoking.
Yeah,
Sure
that
did.
takes you out and brings you right back. Yeah.
Huh?
So did we meet Billy for a rally in Chicago?
Oh, that was before that. That was 2014.
Uh,
Angie's reminded me about the Earth Rally. It was like an Earth Day rally where people walked from Los Angeles to New York.
Oh.
And my brother was a part of the Chicago celebration, so he and his buddy came up from Nashville, and we came from Flint and met.
Billy and Lana.
Yeah, Benny and Lanny.
Billy and Lana.
Yeah, my brother and Lanny, and stayed in some weird hotel, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like some.
It was a weird hostel kind of apartment building, kind of hippie, kind of vegan kind of place. They had like a toilet. They had a toilet in the hallway with a plant in it. That's part of the decor. So if that
Okay.
gives you, that's where it That's where it started. If I remember correctly, they had one of those like the jockeys that people put in front of their houses.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But this was like a mermaid by the elevator thing.
Sounds nice.
It was like a
Yeah.
It was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jumped the train and went downtown. I had a good time. As a matter of fact, I just recently started archiving a lot of my mini DV tapes. I've got
Okay.
about 300 of those mini DV tapes from the 80s.
Wow.
And I had just set up a laptop and an external drive to a DV playback deck.
Okay.
So that I could dump them in, hit play, and hit record on the laptop and import them. So I think I've done maybe 45 hours worth.
Boy, there's some
And,
memories from that.
oh, dude, it goes back to city council meetings. I got the original Eric Mays show.
Ah, nice.
17,
Yeah.
when Eric Mays was a young man.
And not on council. And he was filled with.
He's on the other side of the podium. Yep.
That's me. That's
And
great.
I got Ted Jankowski show.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, I just got a note from Judge Marable
Okay.
saying that Gloria Morgan had passed. And Gloria Morgan was one of the hosts of one of my first shows. What the heck was the name of that show?
Wait a minute. I know Gloria.
Gloria and the Society of Black Social Workers, or what was that show with Ronald Berry Robinson, Gloria Morgan?
Maybe. No, I'm confused. So I'm thinking of the gal who interviewed me at a Sybil award show when Sybil was still alive. Now, this is 12 years ago.
Okay.
And it's over at Red Ink Studios. And it was one of the very first Sybil award shows.
A young lady?
Yeah. And I think she was white. Dorothy or Doris or something like that, I want to say.
Huh.
She apprenticed with you or worked for you or something. And then she went out on her own. But she was working for Channel 17. You know.
Man, I usually remember the girls. My wife's sitting right here. I can't say that. Get in trouble.
Be a long walk home and
A
cold
long walk, I tell you. I'm not remembering. I mean, I had Barbara Graham doing Flint Forum. I had Jaquin Stitt doing Straight Up with Quinn. Ronald Berry Robinson was doing, I can see the sign as clear as day, gray and black. Urban Professionals. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's going to hit me. I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate it. Yeah. But again, I'm bumping into all that stuff. Christmases, The Boys 2005, Christmas.
Right.
And when they got, I think it was the Wii or something, and they were just so happy. And Paul got Pokemon cards and
Yeah.
so happy. I just asked him last week where those Pokemon cards were because I heard an NPR story saying that somebody paid $100,000 for one of them dang cards.
Yep.
And he said, I didn't do Pokemon, Dad. I did Magic or what was the other one? He did the other cards.
Whatever the other one was. Yeah. Yeah.
Wherever the one that's not worth $100,000.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's always my story.
I still got Beanie Babies from McDonald's in bags. I'm hoping that one day, I'm thinking my great grandchildren.
Yeah. That's the one day. Yeah. It's not going to be you.
No, it won't be me. I also found a box of Playboy magazines.
Okay.
And I mean, there must be 80 in this box. And you think they'd be worth something. But out of all 80 of them, I looked them up. 2 of them were valuable. And both those 2, guess who were on the cover?
Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, so close.
Uh,
So close. She had braids too.
She had braids.
And she started a rating system.
Mmm.
It was numbers between this and that to indicate a level of beauty.
Nope. Not getting it.
Boop, 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 boop. I paid royalties for that.
Who is Punky Brewster?
Think of the fad that swept the beaches across the nation, and it was Afrocentric in origin, but capitalized by Europeans.
Olivia Newton-John?
Oh, damn.
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda. You're graphic. You're now, the minute I say this name, you're gonna say, "Oh." So I'm trying to think of another hint.
Yeah.
A rating system for beauty that ranged in numbers from 1 to 10. She also started a fad that went around beaches, and white girls all over the world were getting this done to their hair.
Oh my God.
You are not going to be my partner on Family Feud.
No, I should not be anyone's partner. Even on You're Dumber Than a 5-year-old. Or 5th grader. I already know I am. Don't.
I know. I was embarrassed to even sign up for that show because, boy, if you lose. All right. Well, you're not going to get it. But I guess if I tell you the rating system, she was known as a 10.
Oh, Bo Derek.
Yeah. Angie's over here trying to slap you.
God. I forgot about her. Bo Derek, yeah.
You
right,
forgot about Bo Derek. Well, the 2 Playboy
There goes your audio. There it's back.
Hello. Hold on. Hello.
See, I can hear you. I think they can't. When your phone rings, when your phone rings, your audio goes out. So I don't think he can hear you, whoever's you're talking to. There, now they can. Okay. Mr. Paul's put us on hold. He's on a phone call, taking care of some business. So if you're out there in Coffee Land or Coffee Clutch Land, welcome to the Coffee Clutch. You may be watching this later. That's great. Glad to have you checking us out. And we're back.
I'm back. That was my guy. I can't
That's
see.
it?
I can't see if you can see me. Can you see me?
About 2/3 of your head. I can also see your sun visor. There we go. That's better.
Nice. Okay, I can almost see me seeing you.
Okay.
Seeing me. I'm not in a really hurry. I just wanted to get out of that sun. It was making it hard for me to participate, but if I put it behind me, it might make it worse on you guys. And there's definitely no shade anywhere with all the winter foliage
Oh yeah,
gone.
right,
Yeah,
right.
there's nowhere to hide from the sun.
Yeah, you're having light bleed in all over the place there, but it's all good. We
It's
can
all
still
good.
see you.
It's all good. It's all good. Man, Ken, I'm thinking about going up there Thursday with. No, I'm not. I'm no.
So listen, next Thursday, Tommy's going to go with me. He just called me. So Tommy County,
Tommy County.
Tommy at the county, Tommy.
Yeah, our buddy
Yeah.
Tommy from the coffee shop.
Yes, right.
Nice.
Well, his
Nice.
wife's going out of town. He's thinking. So he's thinking next week he's going to go. So
Oh, you know his wife isn't going to go out of town.
yeah, she's got a 2-week gig she's got to go to or something. She's job related.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So she
yeah.
can't
So
get
it's
out of
pretty.
it.
Oh yeah, it more than likely will happen.
Okay. Nice. Well then, I don't know. I'm still torn about being around a lot of people. The most I do is Home Depot and Kroger's, and then I take
Yep.
my butt home.
Yep. Well,
Uh,
it's everybody's temperature is checked before you get on the bus. So for whatever that's worth, it's some
Okay.
assurances. Everybody does stay masked up on the bus, so that's
Uh-huh.
good. It's $25. You got to have cash, and you got to have the exact amount.
Okay.
And we take off at 9:15 out of. I go to the Corunna Road one, Sam's Club.
Okay.
And then we're back or we leave the casino at 4:15, 4:30. So
Yeah, that's a long time to be gone too.
they check your temperature before you get back on the bus there. If you got a fever in between,
Right?
you're out of
What
luck.
happens? What happens? Right. Yeah.
You're not getting on the bus.
You catch a cough and not COVID, you're shit out of luck. You got to walk home from Mount Pleasant.
That's the deal. Or Uber it somehow. Rent a one-way car or something. But
Ouch. Well, I've been tempted to take a couple $100 and sign up for one of these online services.
I'm not going to do the online. Definitely not.
Too easy?
I don't know. They say it's all random and all this stuff. The people that believe in the casino or whatever. I believe they're random to some degree. I think there's some manipulation, but online, I think it could be 100% manipulated. Right?
Well, I've got a story for you.
Okay.
I've got a friend, a guy that I don't like much, but I love him, who told me that he was gambling online in the Bahamas,
Okay.
playing blackjack. Hit for $30,000.
Okay.
Had a check in his pocket. That was like on a Thursday. He had a check in his pocket that Monday
Really?
for 30 grand.
Are these Bahama dollars?
That's what I'm saying. Monopoly money, right? I'm not buying it. But I'm kind of with you. I mean, you say your lifelong casino debt is $500.
Right.
And I'm going to say I'm close to the same.
Yeah.
I'm close to the same, and it might be closer to 300 to the bad right now. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm not mad at that because it's been 5 years.
Right.
What else can you do for $300 for 5 years?
Nothing.
No, you can't even go for a drive.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, if you count it as enjoyment, and that's what you got to do, if you count it as, oh man, I need $600 for my house note, I got to go gamble. Now you're in trouble.
Right,
That's
right,
the problem.
right.
No,
This is instead of going to the movies. This is
That's right.
instead of going bowling. This is instead of leisure time. So why can't you do that with the online services?
Well, I'll tell you what. So 5 years ago, I never was in a casino, and I never would go. It's like, fuck that. Oops, excuse me.
We're gonna mark the time at 10:49.
Yeah, screw that. I work too hard. Right, thanks. I work too hard for my money. I'm not going to give it away. That was 5 years ago.
Right.
Now I'm at a whole different level. So yeah, maybe, but it'll take a while, and I'll be very careful about how I do the online stuff. Like I'll get a separate credit card, and make it so, because that's the thing.
There's only
You-
$200 on it. I'm not going to
Exactly.
connect you to my main checking account.
Right.
No.
Because even if you play for free, just to apply, you got to give them a credit card, and I don't want anyone having that kind of accessibility, because they can take.
I've got like Cash App, and I've got like a credit card from QuickBooks that I don't use for anything. You know what I mean? Yep. So I could throw $200 on those and log in with that and not be mad. Yep. And just call it my gambling money. And when the 200's gone, it's gone. And maybe next month I put another 200 on it.
Exactly. Yep. Or the other side, if you make money, okay, it goes right back on that card, and that card's safe. And if that card, let's say you hit someday, got $2,000 on it, well, I'm taking the 2,000, or I'm taking 1,800, or whatever.
Have a goal for it.
Exactly.
This is gonna buy spinners for my car.
Right. But it's not connected to my bank account, or it's not connected, to any other way they could get the rest of or right. more from me.
If it gets breached, it's just that $200 gone. That's originally how I started out with PayPal.
Okay.
And since then, of course, I've been offered credit through them, so I've got a decent line of credit through PayPal that I love, and especially when I'm shopping online, and I think that's a decent buffer between me and the internet.
I love PayPal. I think they got a good thing going. I mean, I guess someday they could be breached. That'll be bad, but right now I feel safe with it, and that's what it has to boil down to. You got to feel safe.
Are you doing the two-figure authentication?
Nope.
Where two-factor, where they always text you a code to enter when you log in?
Nope.
I suggest everybody does that. It's brilliant.
Okay.
It's brilliant. You try to sign into your PayPal, it says, hold on, let me check and make sure it's you. And it sends a code to the phone on file.
Okay.
And then you have to enter that code in to say it's you.
Maybe I am.
I don't know why that makes it better than a password, but it just feels safer.
Well, because somebody would have to steal your phone and be trying to steal your money.
And your password, because you have to get the password.
They got to know all that, so I guess that's why it's better.
So only your wife or boyfriend will be able to rob you. all theft will
That's
be
why I don't
domestic.
have one of them.
That's what you say. Stay away. Stay away. Yeah, all theft in the future will have to be an inside job.
Right.
The butler definitely did it.
Yeah.
Man, well, we're going into the weekend here. You said you hadn't watched any of the impeachment stuff.
I get a couple of Brian Tyler Cohen is the guy I listen to. He's got a YouTube channel, and he'll play some of the highlights of what happens, and then he'll talk about it. So that's my. I don't sit and watch the whole thing.
Is it parody, or is he really?
No. He's like
digesting.
Yeah.
So he's dissecting the news.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
See, I'm a Trevor Noah fan. I like the Trevor
Noah. I
like
Trevor too. Yep, I catch his take on things.
So who's the equivalent Republican to Trevor Noah?
That's a good question. Probably
Hannity?
No.
He's funny.
No, but see, this guy isn't. He's not funny. He's just straight to the point.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Hannity's not trying to be funny.
yeah. He's a bit sarcastic, quite a bit sarcastic. Um,
Does he
Factual.
does he hit both sides, or is he leaning towards one or the other?
Mm, um, he talks about a. Uh, he leans democratically, of course,
Okay.
but uh, I mean, he's clearly not Republican. But he will, if they have a good argument, he will, side with that argument. It's just he doesn't believe they have any good arguments. Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Right.
Well, I really would like to find out what the equivalent is of a Trevor Noah in the Republican world. There's got to be one.
Oh, there is. He's that English guy. Oh gosh, what the heck is his name? Can't remember.
Come on right after Trevor Noah. It's called The Response Show.
The Response Show? I don't know. Maybe.
Don't know that one.
Angie says there's a show that comes on after Trevor Noah called The Response Show. But I haven't watched Trevor Noah on TV ever. I always watch him on the internet, so I don't know what comes on after the Trevor Noah show, or
Yeah.
It will be 11:30 at night.
like at 11:30.
Right.
I would be curious to find out. I would like to watch the satire of the Democrats from the Republicans' point of view.
Right. Let's see if I can find him. I don't know.
I know. We were watching the trial, and they showed a video clip of some senator in Texas, and quote unquote said the only good Democrat is a dead Democrat. And then Donald Trump retweeted it and said he liked that. He likes his sentiment, or something, agreeing with what the guy said.
Right.
Then the guy came back to say something and said, "It's good to know the president's got my back."
Yeah. See, my YouTube feed is filled with everything I care to watch, and so it doesn't bring up anybody.
It doesn't. And
Sometimes it will, and I like to click on them too, because you're right. I like to hear how are they interpreting, this side. And a lot of times it's the exact same argument, just in reverse. Which is why I've never liked politicians to begin with. Like they all get bunker.
If you sign out of your account and do some searches, you might start getting some new stuff.
Right. And that's how I end up getting some and learn about them. I just can't find that one kind of English guy. Let's see here. Morning, Joe.
So I did tell you about Neon.
Golden State Times. There you go. That's one. They like
the Golden State Times.
Golden State Times. That's what you got to find, is people who don't like Biden, and then you start getting into the other side.
Right. Okay.
I'll click on. You can say something else though.
I'm figuring, it's like Republicans Now or something like that, or Mega Man March maybe. You could Google that and get into that biosphere.
Right.
I know that I heard a survey that said within 6 clicks you are into the madness on YouTube.
Oh.
After 6 clicks, you'll start seeing Trump feeds.
Okay.
In the side. But that was definitely before the election. They might have cleaned that up a little bit.
Yeah, mine just keeps bringing up like Eclectic Ramblings.
All the good shows.
Yeah, right. Fox News.
Well, you know I'm a big Will Smith fan, right?
Right.
So I clicked into YouTube a couple days ago, and right next to my Eclectic Ramblings picture was a picture of Will Smith. And I'm like,
nice.
We're on the same stage together.
Right.
I have arrived.
That's awesome.
Yeah, damn it! I wish I was smiling.
Right.
I'm looking crazy. Will's looking good. I can't even use it. And was mad at myself for not taking more screenshots, but I got one.
Nice.
Oh man! So I'm building a Murphy bed.
Oh, nice.
Have you seen them, right?
I've seen them. I mean, I, I've always loved the idea of them. I think it's a really cool concept.
I've
Except
been
for,
watching all the designs, man, are just amazing. So what
well,
I decided to do was put mine with a swivel shelf on it, so that
okay,
it was up on the wall. You can have knickknacks on it, and then when you lower it, that shelf stays level and comes down and ends up being the legs that hold the bed up on the ground.
okay, yeah,
I
all
figure
right.
I figure I'll still glue the stuff on the shelf because I don't trust myself.
Yeah, okay. Well, so yeah, take all them, Pokemon cards, those valuable Pokemon cards, and glue them so they don't.
I'm not gonna glue the cards. I'm gonna glue the plastic cases that the cards come in.
There you go. Okay.
No, you can't do flat stuff. You got to do, vases and flowers and
Right. It
jewelry
doesn't.
boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, some stuff that looks good. Maybe some portraits. So some nice pictures on it, just so it doesn't look like it's a Murphy badge. I want it
Yeah.
to look like it's the wall and nothing else. I thought about painting everything chroma key green, so that I could just use the whole room as a green screen.
There you go.
Have my fireplace floating on the beach. That's a strange pace for a fireplace, right in the ocean. So, needless to say, I decided against that.
Right.
But I did find a nice retractable green screen, like a blind.
Oh, okay.
Only $100 that I could easily put in the ceiling of the room and pull down when needed. And right now I got clothespins, and I got to step on a step ladder and line it up. And I mean, it's not like it's impossible, but boy, it should be nice if I could just pull it down with a string.
Like the old maps in grade school.
Exactly.
That and pull it down. Right.
It's like 10 foot wide, though, 8 foot wide.
Right.
Whew. You got anything planned for the weekend?
Weekend plans. Let's see. I'm emptying out the ante room. I'm taking all the stuff I have in there for sale, and finally I tried to sell most of it. Now I'm gonna box it up and
Throw it away.
Well, I can't stand throwing it away, so I'll take it to Goodwill. That's one step before throwing it away. If they want to throw it away, they can. Right.
I was wondering if Goodwill is still open during all this.
Well, or St. Vincent de Paul or somebody. I imagine they're all still. Well, I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I don't know if they are.
I mean, I think their services are going to be needed more now. So if they are closed, whoever they were helping before is out of luck.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, your Flint City Council is having a special meeting on Monday.
Didn't know that.
Is it Monday, or it's either Monday or Wednesday? I think it's Monday, on decorum and proper procedures for council meetings. How you're supposed to behave. How
they're supposed to, or how we're supposed to?
How they're supposed to behave.
Good. Because they need that. Well,
I have not heard anybody that I've mentioned it to say different, Ken. Everybody thinks it's a good idea, other than the people that say, 6 months before the election, you're going to get them trained on how to behave when, most of them may or may not come back.
No, the one thing, if they could teach them anything, because even if they know how it's supposed to work, it's not going to change anything. They need to teach them respect, because that's the one thing that just doesn't happen there. They need uh, to be respectful of each other, and they're just not. You know,
I've seen them do it, Ken. I have seen them do it. I have
there are
seen them
times,
do it. I have
right?
seen them do it. So it's not beyond them. It really isn't.
Yeah. Yep.
It really isn't. It's just the heat and or the passion takes over, and the rest goes out the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, and the minute that happens, that's when it does go out the wall. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody and that I could do it because I can't. But that's the point. Just like you're saying, that's the point where somebody needs to say, break. Okay, let's check ourselves before it gets out of hand because once it is, it's gone.
Well, you know what I think it is too. Usually, people on council have political aspirations.
Right.
You know,
okay.
they want to advance to the next seat or the next political post. And in order to do that, you have to present yourself a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm seeing these as, and it's not an insult, carpetbagger councilmen. You know what I mean? Where they're not professional politicians. They are mom and pops from the neighborhoods that thought they could make a difference.
Yep.
They're going to, do their term and then leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I like. I don't think I want professional politicians in that role. I don't want professional politicians in Congress.
Right.
And I think because of that, that gives them a lot more freedom and leeway because they're not concerned with the next vote.
They're still wanting to just to help people.
They want to be helpful. Yeah. They want to play the role of solving problems and making things better, and not necessarily to be a politician and do it that way, which I'm okay with too. I think we need more regular people that aren't looking to grab a paycheck out of it. You know what I mean? That are looking to, serve and leave.
Yeah.
Like a military tour duty, 4 years. I mean, I think when you get out of high school, maybe you should have to do 4 years in government, or 4 years in the fire department, or 4 years in the police department, or at least 2 years, a year. You know what I mean? So you can see what that level of commitment to community is.
A little empathy training.
Little empathy training. Because I wouldn't want to be a fireman. I wouldn't want to be a cop. I wouldn't want to be a mortician.
Right.
And maybe you guys should know why. Talk about a day on the job. Well, it looks like we're almost there, baby. I got 10:57 your time, 9:57 my time.
10:57 Chicago time.
Is it 10?
11:57.
She corrected me. You are right. It's 11:57 your time, 10:57 my time, and we have almost made it complete. But nobody said anything. Where's your girlfriends? Where's what is that woman's name that I don't like? That's always there. Patty. Yes. Yeah. Where's that woman I don't like? How come she's not jacking in here? Did you see that picture of her and Bernie?
No.
It was hilarious, Ken.
I did not.
I chuckled out loud. She's sitting on her front stoop with her little dog, and Bernie sitting next to her.
I did see that. Yes, I did.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Now I remember it. Yeah.
Well, you got anything for the good of the order?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Gosh, should be something. Valentine's Day. Get your sweetie a good hug and some flowers. This is the weekend, right? This is the weekend of love.
Right.
So keep that going. Otherwise, nothing from me.
Nothing from you. All right. Well, hey, don't forget my kilo, man. And I want to say coffee because people will think other things.
Sure will. They sure will.
My favorite.
Kilo of the good stuff.
There you go. My favorite. If you don't have my favorite, then I want the good stuff.
Yeah, right.
Well, all right, guys, we made it through another hour here on the Coffee Clutch. If you guys are interested in doing what we do, having a conversation, whether it's public or private, give us a call at 810-239-2901. That's 810-239-2901. We're determined to make a difference, and we need you to too. Yeah, I like it when I say that. That's just it just sounds weird and funky, right?
It works, though. It works.
All
You
right.
said it.
All right. Hey, guys, remember, enjoy the life you're living just until you can live the life you'll enjoy. Peace.
Thanks, Paul.
All right. Later.
Bye.